Hi, True. It's good to see you again. Last time mentioned feeling anxious and frustrated when people don't follow through with communication as you expect. How has things been since then?
Pretty much the same. I try to brush it off, but it still gets under my skin when someone ignores me or cancels.
That sounds painful. Like you left wondering what did you do wrong, or or if you matter to them.
Exactly. I start overthinking everything, and then I get angry at myself for caring so much.
It sounds like there's a lot of mixed frustration and self blame there. When you start feeling that way, what thoughts or memories come to you?
I don't know. I guess I just feel like I've been here before, like waiting for people to care enough to show up.
You've been there before. That's interesting. Can you think of another time in your life when you felt the same sense of waiting or hoping someone would show up?
Yeah, I mean, my dad used to tell me he'd take me to baseball games or the park, but half the time he'd just cancel last minute or just forget, and it made me feel unimportant.
Okay. That must have been really disappointing for you as a kid.
Yeah, I remember pretending it didn't bother me, but it did. I just stopped asking eventually.
So when someone cancels plans now, it might not just be about the today's situation. It could be touching an old wound, that feeling of being let down as a child.
Exact. Yeah, I never thought of it like that, but it makes sense.
You mentioned earlier pretending it didn't bother you back then. That sounds like a way for you learned to protect yourself from disappointment, always like other emotional shield.
Yeah, definitely. I told myself it didn't matter, but inside I was angry, and I think I still feel some anger deep down.
That sounds like a self defense mechanism, maybe suppression or rationalization, a way of pushing a painful feeling away to keep them from overwhelming you.
That's exactly what I do now. I tell myself whatever, I don't care, but then I'm still upset later.
Okay. That's really insightful observation. Part of our work together can be noticed those defenses, not as a bad thing, but as old strategies that once helped you cope, even they no longer serve you today.
Yeah, I get that. It's like I'm still using a kid strategy as an adult.
That's an important realization. Sometimes when people have had experiences like yourself, they start expecting others, even people who are like their parents, to disappoint them in similar ways. Have you noticed that pattern in your relationships?
Actually, yeah, I assume people are gonna leave me or let me down even when they haven't necessarily proven that to me.
That sounds like a form of transference, where we're feeling from the past relationships or unconsciously transformed onto new people in your lives, by noticing that you gain more control over you, over your reactions and presence.
That's really interesting. So it's not just about the person not texting me back, it's about what represents me emotionally.
Exactly. It stirs up an old feeling for being forgotten and not important, underdefining that can help you separate past pain from present relationships. Now that we've identified the connection, how might things be different if you reminded yourself that today's situation isn't your father not showing up. It's just a friend who have canceled on you.
Maybe I wouldn't take it so personally. I could give them the benefit of the doubt.
That's a healthy shift. Seeing your current event through today's lens rather than the lenses in your childhood hurt. Over time, becoming aware of those triggers helps you respond instead of react.
Yeah, that would help a lot. I'd like to work on that.
You have done great work today, True. You connected your present anxiety into deep early experiences, and that insight gives you more power to respond differently next time. As we move forward, we can continue how these old patterns show up in your relationships and practice ways to build a new emotional response.
I'd like that. I actually feel like some of this is starting to make sense now.
Good. That's the process is about understanding yourself at a deeper level so you can make new choices. I appreciate your openness today, Drew.